But the example of these 3 eggs clearly shows their age depending on their position in the water. And here's an easy way for you to quickly peel the boiled egg. Break the shell from 2 opposite ends and roll the egg a little on a hard surface. Now the shell will come off in just a couple of light movements. Well, if you plan on cutting the egg for a salad, then just cut it in 2 halves with a knife, pick up the egg with the spoon. It's a matter of a couple of seconds. Now we'll need a large onion ring and a bell pepper ring. Put them in a frying pan and pour an egg in the center of each ring. As you can see, the eggs do not spread in front of each form. Fry until tender and serve garnished with herbs. Such a beautiful and delicious breakfast. But this life hack is not only suitable for vegetables. Simply remove the inner part of a piece of bread, melt the butter in the frying pan, put the bread and pour the egg into the center. As soon as it grabs one side, just turn the egg over the toast over. In just a couple of minutes, such an unusual breakfast is ready. How delicious, is it? Besides, the yolk remains liquid, just how I like it. Now we need to separate the egg white from the yolk. Add a pinch of salt. Beat it with the mixture in dense peaks. Half of this delicate foam will be placed in a steel pan. Put the yolk on top and cover it with remains of protein foam. Fry one side and then turn it over. Just 2 minutes in the frying pan and our incredible tendery, airy egg is ready. I made a small burger out of it. Here's how it looks in the cut. For this life hack, we will cut an ordinary sausage into 2 halves. Then, we will make a shallow incisions throughout the entire length from a ring from it and fix the ends with a toothpick for reliability. We will place our rings in the frying pan and of course, we'll pour an egg into the center. This is not just an unusual breakfast, but the real flower arrangement. And if you absolutely have no time to cook something in the morning, an omelet in a glass will come to the rescue. Break an egg into the glass, add milk, whisk it with a fork, put the glass in the microwave, and run it for 2 minutes at maximum power. Voila! Delicious, simple, and most importantly, a quick omelet is ready. By the way, you can also cook a poached egg in the microwave. Break the egg into the glass and pour a small amount of water. Cover the glass with the saucer so that the water does not evaporate from the glass. A couple of minutes, and the egg boiled to the required degree. And the yolk remained liquid. Let's try something more interesting. Chop the red cabbage, then separate the egg white from the yolk and add purple cabbage juice filtered through cheesecloth to it. Stir and add a little lemon juice to make the shade more pink. Now pour the resulting substance into a frying pan and when it seizes, pour out another egg white. We put the yolks on top so that we get a resemblance of the yin-yang symbol. Thus, we get a truly balanced breakfast, unusual, healthy, and most importantly, delicious. Now, we need a hard-boiled egg. It should still be hot. Let's put it in this form, which we made from a sheet of cardboard and several rubber bands. Press down on top with the wooden stick and fasten the other end of it also so with the help of elastic bands. In this form, we'll leave the egg to cool, which will allow it to retain the shape of set by the wooden stick. It looks like an egg with a dent, but now you will see it in a different section. But a couple more death moves, and the ace of diamonds turns out to be on top. And here's how I did it. There's already a second ace under the first one. Now I smoothly move the upper ace down and lower one up. When the cards are on par, I push the second ace to the top of the half deck. Look at this king. I will cover him with my hand a little, and I'll gently lower him into the glass. Nothing unusual happened, but now we will enchant the glass. Let's repeat our trick. The king gradually falls into the glass. But there's another card in the glass. Although the top part is still from the king. How is this possible? Well, just fasten 2 cards with double-sided tape. And when they go down into the glass, just pick the top one so that the bottom card is visible. That's the whole secret. Let's take a map and start quickly flipping through the pages, throwing it at random places. We opened the book and incredibly, the 9 landed on the 9th chapter. The trick of the trick is that the 9 originally lay on the 9th page, and we just quietly threw out the 2nd card. When you quickly flip through the pages, the map itself will jump out, as if it had just got there. Let's try to put a card on the glass, and put a coin on its edges. The structure is falling. Let's try to push the card a little further, but the coin still outweighs. Then pour water into the glass to the brim. Let's put a card and a coin as well. Now, the surface tension will now allow the card to turn over. Let's take an ordinary card and put it on. Now, let's put a glass of water on top. It withstands its weight and stands still. As you can see, there are no threads or supports, just a regular map. But the secret is that the card is not quite ordinary. It is double and it's retractable. Half serves as an additional fulcrum. Remember these 2 cards? I'll put them in random places in the deck. Let's do a little magic and transfer the deck to the other hand. But these 2 cards remain in the same hand. They're the ones, aren't they? The secret of the trick is that there are 2 of these cards in the deck. When we remove the first copies, the cards remain at the top and bottom of the deck. A deft movement of the fingers during the roll, and these cards remain in my hands, and that's all. Let's take a brand new deck of cards just out of the box. Take the 10 of hearts and put in the center of the deck. Now let's pack the cards back into the box. And now the magic begins. Now I'm going to pull the 10 out of the box with the power of my mind. Just look. And here it is. Clever, isn't it? For this trick, we will need to cut out a window like this in several cards.